Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? We are back for day 3, the final day of the draft. Patriots hold pick. What do we at? We up in a couple picks. We got about 5, we got like 6 picks today. So appreciate y'all joining me, man. Joining me and DJ. DJ, about to go ahead and put D in here. What's going on with you, bro?
What's up with you?
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. A few y'all in here, hit the like button. Make sure you share the content, man. Appreciate it. Day 3, final day of the draft. We're gonna be on. What time is it? We'll probably be on about a good hour. Probably about 2 hours. Be on to about 2 o'clock today, and that's gonna be it for the day, man. Appreciate all y'all joining us for the rest, but y'all been with us the last few days, man. Views been tremendous. I really appreciate it, man. Titans just took Chinwei Decade. Never heard of him, but they just took him. Florida got another wide receiver that I had did some work on too.
What up, Boston?
What's going on, Mr. Mime?
Mr. Mime.
What up? What's going on, Boston Gamer?
Hey.
I didn't know the draft started. Oh yeah, we early today. Jamari, what's going on with you, bro? Hoping they look at Royals or Horton. I think we got enough receivers now, man. And I love receivers. We got enough wide receivers.
Yeah, we good.
We already got guys probably gonna make the team.
Good on receivers. My guess is Kyle Kennard or Josh.
Yeah, I think Kyle Kennard. The pick's gonna come in early today because it's only a 5-minute clock, and they're gonna come in like one. They're gonna come in. You probably already know what we're picking now.
Yeah.
Pick should come in real early today.
Obviously, Jack Sawyer's still out there, which is probably.
Them boys live too.
It's a guy named Baron Sorrell. We work from Texas, the defensive end. I like him. Keep an eye on that name.
Really well schooled.
We got to get a kicker. Yeah, we'll probably get a kicker with the 7th-round pick. Billy Bowman, I like him. Forgot all about Billy.
What you say?
I see. Jamari said Billy Bowman.
We ain't taking no kick in the 4th round.
No, we take kicker like in the 7th.
Warriors gone.
Jalen Roy is still on the board.
I thought I saw a comment saying he gone.
Jacksonville took a running back.
Who? Johns might take Royals.
Nah. They might take a running back. Giants.
Johns take. I can see that.
Yeah. Might swing on the receiver.
Vishal Tootin. I heard about him. I think we could take Denny Stutzman, Billy Bowman, Cal. I want Cal Kennard. Let's say who we want. Who you want? D.
It's between Joshua Foreman, Kyle Kennard, and I'll be happy.
I'm going Cal Kennard or Baron Sorrell, the Texas defensive end. I think it's Baron Sorrell. No, I think Cal Kennard.
Nah, Jamar. I think Cam Scatterbull. He was a day 3 pick.
I'm gonna say Baron Sorrell or Cal Kennard.
I'd be surprised if he's what's the fast running.
Baron Sorrell and Cal Kennard will be the two.
think he was the fastest running back. Top NGA's athleticism square running back. Dang, Trayvon Henderson, #1. How y'all boys feeling about the draft, man? Jamari, Boston, Mr. Mean. How y'all feeling about the draft so far, man?
I saw the Eagles might take Shador.
Nah.
Tom Pelissero said it.
He did?
As a devil, yeah.
That he got. Your boy Ken wanting them to draft. He
I want
wanted
Bryson Nesbitt from Carolina.
He won because that's the Drake May boy. He ain't no day. He ain't no good. Oh, Giants took Cam Scatterboo.
Giants got Cam Scatterboo.
Yeah, I told you they could use a running back, man. There you go, Jamari, your boy off the board. So far, extremely.
We got to go edge. We got to go edge.
Gots to. Definitely does. That's one of my favorite picks. Yeah. That's my favorite pick, too. Cam Scat to the Giants. That's your guy, Billy Bowman.
I think Baron Sorrell, I think.
Same. Cam Scat. Oh yeah, the Eagles do need a backup quarterback though. Still went from being a top 3 lock.
Baron Sorrell or Cal Kennard. That's my two options.
Joshua Former, Kyle Kennard. Say Giants just replaced the Barkley boy.
I like that for the Giants though. Change a different change of pace.
Just real quick, going back to Shador, like it almost feels like
Cam Scat. I like him. I think he should go receiver, quarterback. Yeah. You surprised Jalen Roy is still on the board?
Who'd you say? Farmer?
but you know, and he's
Yeah.
not go
Or who? They just had one option?
Or Kyle Kennard. Yes.
Now it's hurting him, we say, but could it have also helped him to be thought of as a first-round talent? That's the thing that I was joking about last night. Is a lot of people passionately saying that no one will be talking about this drop if it wasn't for his last name. And a lot of people would say he wouldn't have dropped like this if it wasn't for his last name. Yeah. I don't know who's right, but both of them are arguing strongly on
relationships.
Who we get?
a lot of relationships.
Prime.
It's on commercial right now. They go offense right here, boy. I'd be surprised. Everybody want Jack Sorry though, man. I think Cal Kennard better.
Both of them wrong.
I think that's something that
Safety.
is a potential.
Xavier Watts.
No, Craig Wolfson.
At the top of the defense in center field, I think he's probably at his best playing in more split safety coverage or rotating down in that robber role or into that short zone distribution. But I definitely think he can play up top and play the deep role as well. And I'm
That's
sure
a Bill Belichick pick, bro.
we talked numerous times about them needing.
They said he had a 6th-round grade from Dane Bluger.
Got him in the 4th round. Yeah, Craig Wolfson. What is he, a cornerback or a safety?
Down in obvious passing situations. I feel pretty good about Woodson potentially competing for that sort of third safety role. I don't know if he's going to be a starter in the NFL
All right.
Long term, but as a depth safety, somebody that can rotate in on third down, passing situations, play center field.
I would have liked a pass rusher there.
He can do those types of things, and they obviously felt like this was a need. It seems like they felt like safety.
Y'all hit that. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share in the stream, man. Appreciate it. Hit the like button, share the content, comment, subscribe.
I said earlier in the show, do you still feel like there are guys who compete for starting roles? I don't know if I call them.
Wouldn't be the Patriots if they ain't reached for a guy.
Craig, I see him as a 17th ranked safety. What's his comp?
Never heard of him either, man.
Dan Jeremiah like it.
He from California. I say he's physical.
Yeah, Craig Woods.
He'll hit something, man.
Huh? What you say? What you say?
I say he'll come down and hit something.
So we got a lot of those guys. Duggar, Peppers. I would have won a pass rusher there.
There's going to be some probably variations. Any Cal connections in our draft room?
Not that I know.
Yeah, I would have loved a pass rusher there.
All right. Jack Kaiser.
Jack Kaiser went to Jacksonville.
Jaguars. So, barring a trade, we're not up until the 5th round.
Look like they happy in War Room.
We ain't got another pick to the 5th round unless we trade up. I think they are though. It's day 3.
Nah, they ain't gonna trade up.
Yeah, the 6th and 8th pick in the 5th round, but you got
141.
They gonna trade up.
30 plus picks to get you. I think there's 36 picks, I believe it was in this 4th round.
We need a real free safety. Agreed.
Yeah, this is what day 3 becomes. 146. Watching that ticker, waiting for NE to pop up.
Billy Bowman with a free safety. Like recorded. Yeah, free safety. Yeah, I would like to have a true safety. Doug and Peppers are more strong safety. I would have took a pass rusher there, man.
Also, podcast@Patriots.com is the way to email the show. We got a ton of emails coming in. Jared writes in, absolutely love the Henderson pick. I can't help but think back to James White and McDaniel's offense. Not saying Trey will be James White. You can definitely see him being used the same way. Yeah, we see him as a third down back as well, a passing back, helping out in the passing game.
Yeah. Elliott said they kind of view all those guys as 3-down backs.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have liked the pass rusher there, man. I think we're gonna trade up though.
Wondering if that's part of what Josh I don't want to say it's a move off. But I do wonder a little bit if this is Josh saying we got to sort of specialization about this.
What y'all think about the pick so far? What's that? Raiders on the clock. Who draft have y'all liked so far other than ours? I like what the Texans did. I like what Denver did. Then the Bears, obviously, they had a real good offseason. That seemed like a weird pick to me. The first one, I'm kind of scratching my head at. Yeah, it wouldn't be a Patriots draft without one of those crazy picks. Vrabel said, "Go ahead, Elliott, make a pick." Yes, Elliott would. Billy was right there, man. Oh, Dante Thornton went to the Raiders. They compare him to DK.
Damian Harris. He said bold take. The New England Patriots are a playoff team after this draft.
Damian Harris?
Yeah. Someone say bold take, question mark. Nah, smart take.
Damn, Raiders got Dante Thornton. I like him. I think I like what the Texans did. Let me see, Boston game. Yeah, you like what Texans did too? I like what Texans did.
I like Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Better playmaker.
Yeah, Texans had a pretty solid draft. I really don't think the team had a really bad draft. I think this draft was a weak draft. You feel me? So I think like everybody pretty much got. I think they got some starting players. Bills trade the pick.
So I see him much more as like
No, this Buffalo pick.
James
Trade.
White, his last year at Wisconsin, had 221 carries.
Bills traded. They probably get Sawyer.
And 13 touchdowns.
Bills have got about 3 pass rushes this draft. They probably get Sawyer.
James White was a big-time player in Wisconsin.
Yeah, the Bills have traded up into
Sawyer.
109, so it's always interesting to see what our AFC East rivals take.
Maybe they take Shedeur Sanders.
Ready to take Dante Thornton.
No, I mean, like Fred brought up, like the teams, like those are the Philadelphia, Kansas City, Pittsburgh.
Marcus Membo still out there?
Mm-hmm.
We can take him. He's not going to play. No one's going to say he needs to play over Josh Allen.
Right.
We can just be patient with him. I mean, I'm not expecting. I'm just saying those are the kinds of teams that could take Shedeur Sanders.
But listen, you can say, well, we
traded on Friday night to take TJ Sanders as the first Sanders taken in this draft, which again you would never have expected, but this whole slide has been mind-blowing, unprecedented. And now you start looking at people.
Yeah, Jeremiah said Wilson can start next year.
I'll take that. They took Deion Walker from
In
Kentucky.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Dang, I like what Buffalo did though, man.
So yeah, it's the same point though. All
Deion Walker.
defensive players. Landon Jackson, big dude, like jumped out of the RCA dome there.
Yeah.
They are crazy. Those Bills
The Royal
fans.
Order of the Buffaloes.
They are.
It is funny that another big defensive player, Deion Walker.
Buffalo loading up on that
Deion
D
Walker's a
line.
weird player though because he's like 350, 360 pounds, but he plays end. Like
That's a great clip right there. It just showed him. He just like get out of my way.
Oh yeah, no, he's a man.
Boo Buffalo.
But he plays better.
Yeah, Texans win this draft so far. Yeah, Texans man. I like the two receivers they got, offensive line. I think they've been killing it. I don't think they've done better than us, but Texans had a good draft. I like what Buffalo's done on the defensive side of the ball. Let's look at division. The Jets, they've had a couple good picks. Dolphins, they went defense for the most part. Did you guys hear about the new uniform change for AFC East and NFC West? You were a new uniform. Yeah, I seen that. New uniform next year for the rivalry game. Like, I guess for a divisional week. I still haven't seen the highlights.
Jamari Woodson low key nice, man.
He is.
Yeah.
Bonehead and smooth from the Patriots.
He can hit, man.
He can hit? Yeah, he kind of tall, ain't he?
Yeah.
Never heard. I can't believe Kennard still ain't got off the board yet. Or Sawyer or Baron Sorrell, nice. Swenson still out there.
I see someone said awesome pick for the Patriots and Craig Woodson, one of the most athletic, springy safeties in the entire class. He said in PFF college, his 2024 season was one of the best seasons the safety has had in the last 5 years. He finished with 85 plus coverage and run grade in 2024, one of 5 to do that since 2020. His idea of framing and explosiveness along with true versatility showed up at the Shrine Bowl practices all week long. Patriots got a great one. All right. I'll take your word for that, man.
Deeper than that, right? Like,
Yeah, what I said, Ken.
Yeah, he tall. What's going on?
You heard what I said about what this dude said about Craig Woodson.
No, what happened?
He said awesome pick for the Patriots and Craig Woodson, one of the most athletic, springy safeties in the entire class. Per PFF College, his 2024 season was one of the best seasons a safety has had in the last 5 years. He finished with an 85 plus coverage and run grade in 2024, one of 5 to do that. One of 5 to do that since 2020. His idea, size, frame, and explosiveness, along with true versatility, show up at the Shrine Bowl practices all week long. Patriots got a great one.
So my thing is, I've seen a lot of positives about it. I think most people are negative because they want a pass rusher.
Yeah.
So maybe it was
Just
a
like,
reach, but not. It's not about Bender. It's not about the. I
put
think
it,
most people just want a pass rusher, which
put
I
it
do.
like
I
this.
want a pass rusher.
Put it like this. If we can get Kyle Kennard or Sawyer at our
How many
next
more
pick,
picks we got till we pick? About 20.
yeah.
We better trade up.
If we can get Kyle Kennard or Sawyer with our next 2 picks, watch people be saying, oh, gonna basically be saying what they said about Henderson, man.
We got to trade up. We don't pick again to the 5th.
We got 2 5th-round picks, man.
We got 2 5ths, right? Yeah. I think they're gonna trade up.
ESPN or Sundays on CBS, Fox NFL Network. We've got some games, international games as well. Who plays in Dublin? Who plays
Yeah, I think they're gonna trade up. They got to.
We pick at 140, 144,
144.
and
Dang,
146.
they got to trade up. Jets took Arion Smith.
It's a hit stick monster great. Good pick, but strong safety not free. They say he played both free and strong too, though. But yeah, I agree though. He more strong safety than free.
Safety.
Yeah,
Woodson is a hit stick monster, great tackler, very attentive with the ball, good pick, but a strong safety. Strong safety, not a free safety. I think we traded up. Yes, not a reach at all, but I just wanted someone else too. Got you. Yeah, we got to trade. Yeah, we don't pick again to about 30 more picks. We definitely trading up. Kennard, Sawyer, Baron Sorrell, Swenson still out there. The good news is we know it's gonna be defense. They got Arion Smith.
You love the speed, and you'll see it on video. The problem with CB has been the consistency catching the football. He had 10 drops last year, so that's something that has to be worked out. But you can look at maybe returning kicks, bubble screens, reverses, as you're trying to get a more consistent catching the football. And try to bring those big plays.
Yeah, I seen what Evans said. He can play center field like McCourty. Good pick, man. I think it's a good pick. I mean, what we got? What 6 more picks? 5 more picks? I gotta watch the film. Yeah, I'm gonna get on it, Jamar. Philly got Ty Robinson from Nebraska.
It's supposed to be like a 7th round. Oh. Yeah, so we're getting into the range of the draft now where I feel like we're kind of a little bit all over the place with where people's boards are. Like Deion Walker.
yeah, I saw that, Jamari.
I remember Arion Smith. I think he was playing. It was some guy he was playing. He had about 2 or 3 drops that game. The kid the Jets just took. I like the Ty Robinson pick though by the Eagles.
John writes in, says, I know Paul likes games. This game, you choose which one of these seem more ridiculous coming into the draft. T-Mac falling out of the top 10 or Matthew Golden being the first receiver taken? What would be more ridiculous? I don't think either one.
No, I think both of those guys got taken around where people thought they would get taken.
Yeah. One of the top 3 tackles falling to T-Mac or yeah, I think so.
I like what the Panthers did, man.
So
One of the top
Yeah, I like what Carolina did.
20s or New England trading out of the pick.
One of the 3 tackles falling to the late 20s.
Yeah, Carolina had a real good draft.
Campbell, Banks, and those are the
We got 3 fifth rounders. That's why OK was thinking take one stab at Horton or Royals while they sitting there. Yeah, but I would like to see a pass rusher before that, though. Maybe a couple pass rushers. Probably could have had them in later picks. I think at Jackson or Cal Kennard, the best pick in the fourth. Gotta get back in the fourth. Boss again, Horton is tough. His running style and aggressiveness reminds me a bit of Diggs. And remember that game he had against Travis Hunter. Oh yeah,
I don't see that kind of player.
And I mean, value-wise, I mean, he's up on a lot of these lists as one of the guys.
Yeah, no, I thought that he was
among the best available talent-wise.
100%. I thought that he was maybe in play there at 106.
Yeah, and
Shador still on the board.
before they actually made the pick at 106.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Might not get drafted, man.
I think Dolphins taking him. Steve Smith had Royals ranked in his top 10. I respect his idea. Danny Stutzman he went to the Saints.
13 picks and 14 last picks. There's been plenty of attention on the defensive free agency, but going back to last year.
Yeah, right. The time this cut out. See, every time that copy, this copy got cut off. Well, let's slow down.
Shallow.
The fact that Steve Smith count Williams as himself makes me really excited to see Williams play. If we get Steve Smith Sr. out of this draft, come on now. Should do it get picked yet? No. At this point, I don't think he's going to get picked. Nope, Victor. Man, what if Shiloh got picked before damn Shador, man? And I really could see that too because of his position. I can see Shiloh getting picked. Probably like in the 6th round. Yo, they hate the man, my man, too. Yeah. I think Denver, or not Denver, but I think Miami the best fit for Shador. I'm trying to think of another team. Hey, what about Carolina?
Huh?
Carolina
What about it?
for Shador.
No, man.
Hey, Bryce got benched last year. He got benched last year. Carolina had a sneaky good draft.
They took Trevor Etienne.
Huh?
I said they just took Trevor Etienne.
Who, the Panthers?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Good pick. They've been taking some running backs the past couple of years, too. I like the one they took last year.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Deion Sanders and Shador did it to themselves.
How they did it? How they?
All that talking about, I don't want my son to go to this team. But no, he said that early in the process, like during the season, he had said that. During the draft process, we really hadn't heard that, you know?
Cause he knew the
I
stock
don't know
wasn't
how
what
the
he was
fuck did it,
expecting.
bro. If Deion getting this type of treatment. Carolina got Trevor Etienne, good pick. I love what the Panthers are doing, man. I think Carolina is nailing this draft. They got my boy Ted. Yeah, I like what Carolina doing. Carolina having a real good draft.
That gonna be a bust.
Beef Mohio, what's going on with you? What you say, D?
I say Tech gonna be a bust.
Bro, I would love to see that matchup with Ted McMillan and Gonzo.
And guys are gonna have a field day with him.
Hey, Ted nice though, bro.
Tech gonna be a bust, man.
He ain't gonna be no bust, bro. He compliment Xavier Leggett real good.
Tech gonna be a bust.
Carolina building something, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you that right now.
The hate real crazy. Boston Game Sanders isn't that flashy a prospect compared to other guys who have said they will hold out if a certain team is drafting him. He's on the way lower end, skill wise. Dude did it to himself. I agree.
This is only one reason everybody's still watching this
That's a
draft.
good point though, because let's just say Cam Ward was doing the same stuff that Shador had coming in. Cam Ward still would have been got drafted, you know, because of the talent physically.
Yeah, I think it's more Dion now, bro. His day three.
Gonzo locking his slow tail. I think they went up against each other one time in college.
He talking about
Menzel did. My God's name was a resident. Gonzo looking like that. I don't know, man. That'll be. I want to see that matchup for real. Mike got to go to that game.
man, guys are locking him up, man.
When we talk about Jeff, that was basically what Elliot Wolf said last night about today, and that was we still feel like we have some holes on the depth chart, depth on defense, not necessarily our frontline starters, but developmental free safety, right? Backup safety, maybe a rotational edge rusher or backup edge rusher that added depth there. That type of stuff.
Yeah, they got Ted Scorton, the other edge from Ole Miss, and they just took NTN.
That's what they're kind of looking for right now today.
One thing, low key, I think Keon White gonna have a big year.
Possible.
With all the talent we got around and the depth we got around, we need to add another pure pass rusher. I think if Keon White takes that leap this year, along with Milton Williams, Christian Barmore get back healthy, whatever you can get from Harold Landry, and you got Chase on, you got a nice. You need to get into the pass rusher though for real. I would love a Kennard, but I think Keon White is going to be he's an X factor for this year. He really can he can have a big year. Dog is a dog. Just got his number the other day. Gotta get this one next. Told y'all Trayvon Henry's all we need. Jimmy Horn now. I forgot Jimmy Horn's out there. Then we will have a serviceable offense by Bourne, Pope, and possibly Booty. Keon White, coached by Williams, is going to get him a Pro Bowl selection. I hope you're right, man. I think Keon White is in for a big year, man. Because you remember last year, he started out with like 5 sacks, but then they started double teaming him once everybody got hurt.
The Houston Texans traded up.
Texans trade up.
Yeah, with the
Don't
Dolphins.
forget Spillane as well. I would like to see another linebacker added too.
Unique player played on the offensive side of the ball. So there's a lot of intrigue there, no question about it. But it's up to Terrell Williams to find.
Well, I
two best.
I just like they're building a roster on defense that looks like they're going to be able to take advantage of some and create some mismatches and really be a defensive team where certain games, depending on what the offense is, we're going to be able to use Keon White a certain way. In this game, Milton Williams is going to eat because there's something going on in the middle there that he's going to be taking advantage. And we've got enough compliments.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Make sure you're liking up the stream on YouTube. Hitting the like button, spamming the like, share the content. Make sure you subscribe. How many picks do we have left? We got 6 left, I think, Jamari. I think we got 6, might be 5. Yeah, we got 6 or 5. Yeah, I think we got 5 left. On defense, we need Chandler Martin, linebacker out of Memphis. He better than all that inside linebacker. He way more athletic and a ball hard. I remember you saying that about Chandler Martin. How many picks do we have? Yep, we got 5.
He's starting to hit the wall a little bit older in his career, later on in his career. Or you could say he changed systems. It wasn't a fit for him, what they were doing last year in Tennessee, and now he's going to go back to playing in the Mike Vrabel defense that he thrived in as a Titan, and he'll be the player he was in 2023 instead of the player he was in 2024. And if they get that Harold Landry, then at least for next year, it's kind of like Stephon Diggs, like he's a little bit better.
Yep, 5 picks. Give me Cal Kennard, Jimmy Horn, or Torrey Horton, Kobe Bryant, and a kicker.
Remember the downfield catches where he's got some guys on him and for not being the biggest player.
I definitely can see us trading up. We got 5th round picks. What is it? 5, 6, 3 more rounds. I think we trade up. We've been doing a lot of trading back. I think, Torrey Horton, he's still out there. Tall X receiver. Pat Bryant got took yesterday. Jalen Royal surprisingly still out there. Ricky White's out there. So a lot of receivers are still out there. I think we done adding wide receiver. I'm looking at pass rush. Whenever we won Super Bowl, safety was a thumper and could track ball. Duggar lost and left every. Yeah, Duggar was terrible last year. Shallow be undrafted. No need to draft him in the fourth round. I said I can see Shallow getting drafted over Shador. I can see it because of his position. Teams be needing safeties and corners late in the round. Shador's a quarterback. He come with problems. Horton, Royals, and Bond. Oh yeah, Isaiah Bond still out there. I forgot about Isaiah Bond. Yep. Appreciate that Boston game. I forgot about Isaiah Bond. I know I was forgetting somebody. Woody Marks went to Houston. Shiloh going to be footlock. Man, come on. We'll see if they're the back to school sale. Come on, man. Yeah, Woody Marks to Houston. Mm. Jaquez Hunter. Bond got a. Oh yeah, he does. Bond got a case right now. That's why he's falling. Of course, these cases come up right before the draft. Yep, I forgot about that. Coach trade the white pick to the rounds. I think Bond could be an upgrade over Pop Douglas. Nah, I haven't seen a lot from Bond. I remember him at Alabama, but at Texas, he was all right, and he wanted. I think Bond was going to be a third rounder even before that situation he got going on. Keep an eye on the round. They've always been a good drafting team. They just took Jaquez Hunter from Auburn. They always been a real good draft team. They got Ferguson, Stewart, Hunter. Jimmy Horn, a pop upgrade. Big from Ohio, I got that Horn. That's a good shot. Yeah, Isaiah Bond, he dealing with an off the field situation. He might get drafted. I don't know, man. They take those situations serious. Jimmy Horn will get drafted. LaJohntay Webster is still out there. Yes, a reminder: the stream will end today at 2 o'clock. We'll be on until 2 o'clock today. So probably got time for the next time we pick about two more of our picks. So we'll be until 2 o'clock today. And that will be it for the draft, for streaming for the draft. I do appreciate all y'all joining though. Billy Bowman went to the Falcons. I think Jamari said something. One of y'all said y'all wanted Billy Bowman. I think it was Jamari. Billy Bowman went to the Falcons. Mm. Yep, Bowman to the Falcons. The LSU edge Swinson. If you in the comment, how y'all feel about Swinson? I haven't did no work on him. The LSU edge Swinson. I don't know if any of y'all familiar with him. Swenson, the LSU defensive end. How is he? There goes Jamari Dude. You gonna stream Pat's game this year? I might do live watch parties during the game. It's a good question. I was gonna talk about that as we went along. I might do. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to show the game, obviously, but I might. Yeah, it might be live during the game. I'm gonna see how things go. I'm thinking about it. I might do that this year. Good possibility. But when do y'all look up Swenson, the Swenson LSU defensive end? He's still out there. How is he? Ivan Pace, safety from Minnesota, twin brother Isaiah Pace out of Cincinnati is a safety we should look at. Play like Ivan Pace ball hole. I don't know much about him, not familiar. And we at pick 119. It's gonna be a while before we pick him. We've got to trade up. Falcons took Billy. Yep. Don't sleep on Kobe Bryant. It seems like every draft is a corner that come out named Kobe Bryant.
I really like the draft so far. The first is complicated. Really good. I'm comment about the Shador Sanders situation. I was kind of enjoying him not getting drafted because I don't like Deion Sanders and all the theater that follows him. But now I'm starting to feel bad about the poor guy. I will be disappointed if they don't come out with this draft.
This stuff works on big lawns, small lawns, and I guess you can call that long lawns. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without killing your weekend. This stuff works for the rookies and the seasoned pros. This stuff works in Knoxville, Bronxville, Rockville, Marysville.
Couple of lawns, Sawyer or something like that. And they have a couple of crowded leagues, wide receivers and offensive line.
Watch parties are a great idea, man. People, yeah, I'm probably gonna do watch parties this season during the whole game. Yep, I'm definitely doing post game lives, but I think I'm gonna do some watch parties this year for y'all. Most definitely, it's a good chance I'm gonna be doing watch parties this year.
Also one of our best five, so we'll have Bradbury play center and we'll.
Right, every time I turn around, Titans got a pick.
That means that those three guys that Paul's mentioning now.
Pat's draft center let him ball out there and count in preseason, trading for a third to a desperate team. That's essentially what they was going to do with Joe Milton. But I don't think they're going to do that. Like the thinking, though. Titans took Gunnar Hill, Titan out of Texas.
But Bill saw so much more than a lot of other people.
Wishful thinking. I don't see it happening. Nah, that's not going to happen.
I think so much of Bill that I can't believe it's off like that. I love how you put it that way. That's because that's
With the 121st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected David Walker, linebacker.
David Walker went to Tampa. Carolina picking next. Then you got Pittsburgh, Green Bay. I'm surprised they haven't tried to trade up yet.
Oh,
Patriots.
what we trading up for, man?
I want Baron Surreal, the Texas defensive end,
Texas defense, man.
or Cal Kennard. Hey, you know who? We forgot about Isaiah Bond dealing with this thing off the field, but somebody had I forgot. Like, damn, I knew we was missing out. Somebody, it was Isaiah Bond. He probably won't get drafted. I think Jimmy Horn will get drafted.
Steelers really need a quarterback, man. Take
Who?
Shador. Steelers.
They ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you, Miami, man.
Orange got good stuff.
I can see Hort's got some good size. We still don't have much size in that wide receiver room. I want them to take a look there bad. If he's there. Hey, at this point, I wouldn't mind taking a flyer on Horton, but you need to get an edge first before you do that.
Might be the most athletic guy on the line. I mean, that's what his thing is. That athleticism. But again, it's how does the scheme fit into this? What are they going to ask these guys to do? But it certainly would be intriguing to me thinking about Will Campbell with his movement skills and full strength, being able to pull those guys, get those guys out in space. Meanwhile, while you're just paving the road on the right side of the line. It's an interesting balance.
They've done that in the past too. I always go back to Solder, Tooney, Andrews, Mason, Cannon, right, like that. And they had on the right side, you had two bulldozers in Mason and Cannon, and then on the other side, you had two really good athletes, Solder and Joe Tooney. So that's typically been how McDaniels has balanced the line. On the back side, on the left side, you want to have athletes, pass protectors, guys that can do that sort of thing. And on the other side, what you run behind. So that's what they did for years.
Bennett Brooklyn says, if Sanders' fall is based on lack of athleticism, does that make Travis Hunter's accomplishment?
How many more picks we got in this round?
I think that might be part of it. With why people are having some skepticism around Sanders.
I'm a Ohio State fan, and Panthers just got still. Who did the Panthers just take? Oh, Lathan Ransom. Pittsburgh probably goes Sawyer. He looks like a Steeler.
Think so.
Pittsburgh goes Sawyer. He looks like a Pittsburgh Steeler, man. I can see it, bro.
I ain't took him, bro. That's why I think they took Sawyer.
You said what?
I think they took him too.
They took Sawyer?
I think so. Shador?
Huh?
I say, dang, Shador.
Victor, what do you think Belichick would have done up to this point? Well, the day would have been day 3. He would have been taking a kicker, probably another corner, probably a running back. He wouldn't have did what we did the past 2 days. I don't think he would have took Campbell. What you think, D?
He probably would.
Those arms, I don't think Belichick would have did it.
He probably would. He probably would have took
Genty at 4?
he probably would have took Mambo.
Yeah. It seemed like a Belichick pick at 4. Yep, play the opposite side, put him on this side.
And it don't work
But
out.
no, I think I could have seen him taking Tyler Warren at 4 too, bro. I think he would have took Tyler Warren at 4.
The thing is, Bill Belichick, we never had Bill Belichick like in this stage of era with a high draft pick. So I don't know who he would have took, honestly.
Yeah, good point.
Sound like he would have took JJ McCarthy last year, and he definitely wasn't taking Drake May last year.
Steelers got Jack Sawyer. I told you.
Mm.
I told you he looked like a Steeler, bro. I called it. Dang.
As a backup, like, but if you sign Aaron Rodgers to a 1-year deal, and then you draft Shador, and then Shador sits a year.
Yep, I knew they were gonna get him.
And then Shador's out next year.
I would have taken him. If I were Mike Tomlin, very secure, strong-willed head coach. From the spread said, I would have taken him. If you want to see Toyota's best offers, including those not seen on TV, go to buyatoyota.com. It's Toyota's official website for deals for the official vehicles of the Patriots.
They just said he looked like a Steeler.
All right, Matt. Probably a good time for a break.
Cameron Hayward, Darren
Arm,
and TJ Watt.
Calls and emails, and we'll see as the Patriots get closer to the 5th round.
Isn't it time to get exactly what you want?
We got about 20 more picks till we up.
Like my plan, we can pick the first one and save on everyone. Limited time, bring your own phones to a Verizon store and you can get my plan.
Bill would have taken Walker. Let's see. You talking about DeLone Walker? Yeah, I think Bill would. Yeah, he would have did that. No, Jalen Walker. Yeah. Belichick would have took Walker there, I think. You can't go wrong with her state pick long as he's not quarterback. Yep, Belichick would have took Walker. He looks like a Belichick pick at 4. He would have took him. I like that Boston game. A good point. Yeah, I ain't even think about that. He would have took Walker at 4. Yeah, we need to be coming up getting a pass rusher, man. At least I can get a Travion Henderson jersey. I could definitely see that. Or Gray Zabel. Yeah, he would have took Walker and then Zabel. Yep. Y'all crazy. He would have took Zabel about he probably took Zabel with the 38 pick instead of Travion Henderson.
Oh.
They asked what we think Belichick would have did up this point, and Boston Gamer said Jalen Walker at 4. He would have did Jalen Walker at 4 and Zabel at 38.
Zabel was gone at night 18.
Oh, he was go. Oh yeah, but I'm saying if he was there, he would have took him though.
Wouldn't have been a reach. He a good prospect. At 38, Bill Belichick. If the draft would have failed this way,
he would took a lineman.
Walker at 4 and probably would have went
Walker at 4.
And probably would have went Jack Sawyer at 38. Just now went in the 4th round. That's that. He got to get his reach pick in.
Oh, dang. Green Bay took Baron Sorrell. He was in the green room.
Nah, Bill Belichick would have took Walker at 4 and took Pat Bryant at 38. Over Luther Burden, Kyle Wiz, and Noel took Pat Bryant at 38. You know,
yeah,
he would have reached on the receiver, man.
Dang, they got Baron Sorrell from Texas. Texas. Good pick, Green Bay. I think we about to trade up.
Man, why you think we couldn't trade up, man?
Because I think they wanted Sorrell. They met with him at the I think the Senior Bowl, and they met with him in the top 30 visit. Kennard coming off next. Boy, went in the 4th round, Baron Sorrell.
Predictable flat rate. Send a box full of home-baked treats that say, "Your father and I miss you." Or send a box full of instant noodles that says, "Your father."
Walker not flashy with a decent floor and not much of a ceiling. That's a build guy. Yep, Victor. Okay, Patriots are drafting for need rather than talent right now, which is smart in a way. Are y'all sold on receiver drafted yesterday? Yeah, I like Cal Williams. I wanted him. I wanted Higgins first, but I wanted Williams. We wouldn't have Henderson. That's all I do. Nah. Man, sorry.
It got to the point if Shador don't get drafted. It got to the point if Shador don't get drafted. And
Huh?
it got to the point if Shador go undrafted, man, the internet gonna blow up.
Dang, they got Barron.
Yeah, be from Ohio. Steve Smith compared him to himself.
Who, Cal?
Yes, we sold on the receiver from yesterday.
What about Teddy Buchanan from Cal? His NFL person, Teddy Warner.
Let me go. I'm gonna be back, Ken. Gotta go.
All right.
Pick.
So a few of y'all in here, man, hit the like button. Make sure y'all sharing the content. Like the stream up, man. Like the stream up. Appreciate it. Sorry, let it people learn.
like Ohio State, like the running back, Kyle Williams. Well, I wish we would have got Trey Harris or maybe Burke. Even though Evan was talking about him, doing the thing. Sort of looked at him a little bit more. Yeah. Kyle Williams, they said the ceiling is number 3 receiver. Don't we have enough number 3s on the roster?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's go to Tim in Phoenix. What's up, Tim?
D left out. He probably back. But once again, we'll be on till 2:00. By the time we make our next, we got about 2 more picks, 144, 146, and then that will be it for the day. I think they still got we got 5 more picks, but we will be getting off the stream at 2:00. Y'all been with me the past couple days, man. Really appreciate it. Make sure you're liking the stream up, sharing the content. No, Kennard's not off the board yet, Victor. He'll be out by the time we pick. We got about 20 more picks. He probably be off. One bank on the bend there. I think next pick gonna be a pass rusher though. Yeah, that's crazy. We're in drafted Dion about to get in the expensive team. Bill has the Brady luxury though. Well, Bill had the Brady luxury though, made him cocky to make these smart and one picks. What about Teddy Buchanan? His comparison, Fred Warner. My bad. I gotta look up him. Teddy Buchanan. I gotta look. I'm gonna look up him. Look him up. Teddy Buchanan. Going into the round 5 and a few picks. Indy, Washington, Baltimore, Philly, New Orleans. Chargers got Cal Kennard.
So Jonas Savania, the guard from Arizona, was picked 37 by the Dolphins, and the Dolphins traded into that pick to take him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it stands to reason the Patriots are probably interested in him. Yeah. All right, Tim, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to speculate who wanted who, but if I had to guess.
Yep. We appreciate you, Ken. We know your gas has last night's stream. Yeah, man, it was on all night.
Your live reaction. I have 2 suggestions to make the listener experience even better. For the people whining about being tipped before the main TV show in the first round, you could tip the pick, but in a more theatrical way, like by saying it the way they do on the stage, maybe with the draft chime also. More often than not, I'm an archive listener, and it would be nice if you could tell the pick positions all the time when you announce them. This way it would be easier to scroll through the show for certain parts of the draft, or you could make Matt work more and have him add the latest pick at the bottom of the screen. Okay.
I had an idea. Do you think there'd be an appetite at all for
She doesn't speak to the running girl. Browns took Dylan Sampson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this Shadur?
An appetite.
Yep, Sanders got Sampson went to the Browns.
Yeah, random moments with both. Really? Yeah,
Good pick for them.
Big movie guy. Kirk writes,
Yeah, I'm not understanding the Shador Sanders stuff though, man. We about to be going into round 5, and I'm looking. Washington, they just took Jalen Lane, so they're not going to take a Baltimore. They're not going to take him. Philly, and that we're looking at teams that really don't need a quarterback, maybe like a depth option. So I mean, he really could go anywhere as a depth piece, like a third. Probably you're looking at third string right now. Philly, I think Pelotero said the Eagles might take him. Saints coming up again, but they're not going to take they got show. Bears, Kansas City, Denver, the Raiders again. I could see the Raiders doing it. I think Raiders make a lot of sense. I mean, they ain't losing nothing in round 4. They might as well take them.
Patriots took Woodson at the top of the round, and it'll be interesting to see.
Time for the draft buzz presented by Goodyear. And that is, I mean, you can't even call it. It's the loudest buzz I've ever heard in terms of the draft. We've never talked about somebody. Since I've never had my phone blow up from a wide variety of people who are diehard NFL fans or just casual NFL casual sports fans. They're even like texting me like, what gives and what's going on in her body's class. People were asking her what's going on. She gets Sanders, and she would identify some of these people I don't follow football, others not at all. To your point, but I'm in the portion. To be honest with you, I'm in the portion of that stage now because reasons are going to come out later. But for me, very quickly, we get ready for Ian. I'm thinking, look at this young man right now. Here, this is a very, very tough time.
Yeah, I'm not understanding.
It's everyone who casually follows football just wondering why the biggest name in the NFL draft has not gone. You know, you guys mentioned wanting to hug him. Charles did. There's a lot of those texts from different draft groups in the NFL spin. I feel so bad for the poor kid, but those teams are also not taking him. And you know, to talk about why, you start to understand why the quarterback doesn't go in the first round. Maybe he should go in the second round. It doesn't really work like that. Tyler Shuck, yes, but that is a rare. Usually, you take a
I forgot about him. Oh, they picking all these no-name receivers now. Colorado team is blackball, Western, and Horn better than all the receivers taken this round. Tez Johnson, another guy that fell early on. He was considered a top 15 guy. Yeah, Tez, speedster. You got enough small receivers, I think. It's messed up how they doing Sanders, though, man. It is not right. Nowhere near it. Teddy Buchanan, he's gone. I think Beef from Ohio said that. Your guy Buchanan's gone.
That's just part of it. The entitled attitude is the main issue. I
Yep.
think it's accurate.
Might have been Boston game, but Buchanan's gone.
He holds on to the ball because he thinks he can be the hero and make every play. And he thought he was inaccurate? No, he thought he was accurate. Oh, okay. That's the one thing that, most scouts are 100% agreement. He thought he was accurate. Do you think Dion has the capacity to, on reflection, say, you know what, I might have really burned myself, you know? Yeah. I just wonder if you could translate this thing. Like maybe in my enthusiasm, I actually heard this is round. I mean,
Jets gonna take Malachi Moore.
really hard to think.
place to be. I don't know. But it's hard to see him having that reflective attitude, and ultimately, I think they're just going to blame his media. It'll be someone else's.
So the Jets are taking Malachi Moore, safety from Alabama. So we'll remember Billy Bowman, Malachi Moore.
Him better too.
Yeah, go later in the fourth round. So a little run on safeties here in the fourth round.
What do I see on the track? The ticker, there it is. NB coming down today. Teddy Buchanan. Yeah. Ted Yee. Ted Yee.
Yeah.
So you saw some reports periodically over the course of like the last 6 months where what would make sense is, hire Dion and chemistry, like
The Jets just took Malachi Moore. Good pick for them. His stock kind of fell in the draft process. I thought it would be a first or second round pick out of Alabama. Yeah, they doing should do it dirty, man. Jamari, it's messed up. I don't get it.
Hey, you guys, good morning or good afternoon out there where you guys are. I am in, of course, La La Land where it's raining today. Just like me. And I just want to say this. To the LA Gators,
Yeah, they doing should do it dirty, man. It's ridiculous at this point. Malachi Moore is solid.
Okay. Based off what? We'll see. Maybe there's another guy like that ends up happening.
Sanders just got to tell himself Brady was a 6th round pick. Keep that in mind. But yeah, good point, man.
DK Metcalf had much better college production than Don. I agree. He was a much better college.
DK Metcalf did not run a 4.340 either.
Yeah, he did.
down, and well, he needs to have better hand fighting.
We're gonna see, man. I just think it's ridiculous. I was thinking the Dolphins. Well, I'm gonna see when the Dolphins next time they pick. My bet is on Miami taking them, but this is crazy. Miami not picking no time soon.
This guy, when I watch him on highlights, admittedly,
Lesson from Shador situation: pride comes before the fall, man.
It's so simplified, but it's so.
You got 2 picks coming up.
I can't tell you how many training camps I've sat through where it's just, we watch the practice and then we all meander down as we're waiting for the interviews to begin, and you just hear, "There's nobody open. Nobody can get open." Like you just hear people always saying that, and that's going to be the number one thing.
Usually it starts with vehicles.
Were you surprised the Bears took Loveland? Oh yeah, man, Boston, that was crazy. I'm glad you mentioned that, man. I cannot believe they took Loveland over Tyler Warren. I thought they would go Tyler Warren, but from what I see on film, Loveland is a lot more explosive than Warren. So maybe that's what Ben Johnson was looking for. A little more explosiveness at the tight end position. Warren's not really that he's not explosive. He gets open, he's big, runs good routes, but he's not really explosive. I really like what the Panthers did, getting Ted McMillan. Now they got Ted, Xavier Leggett, Jalen Coker inside, tight end from Texans, Sanders from last year. They got the running back from Texas. They got Trevor Etienne. They built on the. I love Panthers had a sneaky good draft. The Bears obviously they've been having a pretty good offseason. Texas had a good draft. Um, Jets got some pieces come together. Miami don't really know what they really doing. I know they got a couple of defensive players. Buffalo building up that defense again. I think we've probably had the best draft.
Scott in San Diego writes in, here's the transcript from Christian from LA's conversation with Mr. Kraft. Christian, I own 6 homes, including a villa in Maritz and a mountain estate in Aspen. Mr. Kraft, I don't care. Pack up your pup tent and get off my lawn.
I need something like that. I think Christian's really leaned into this.
Well, that's okay. I told you he's taking a heel turn. He's become a character. John Cena. He's going heel. He's got anger after all this time that I haven't heard. We've had a couple of those. Mark in the Bay was embracing this. He embraced it.
He didn't take a heel turn, though. He was just always a heel.
He harassed Eric, right?
Mark and Bay.
Where he'd have like, the 2 of them were right with Aaron.
But these guys that are getting taken, late day 2, day 3 wide receivers, they're going to have negative, the strengths and weaknesses. The weaknesses are going to be visible. That's why they're there. The guy that everybody wants, this, perfect prospect, Dante Thornton. What's his negative? I don't know. He caught like 20 passes last year, or 25. Like, if I'm going to have a guy that has some weaknesses, at least much rather have Kyle Williams than Gordon. They used to tell Dion.
Chiefs got Jalen Royals. Good pick for Kansas City, man. Kansas City Chiefs got Jalen Royals. He was one of my guys.
To the people upset about Kyle Williams' size, did they forget about Max Hollins? I know he probably reached the ceiling as a player, but he's still a guy who proved himself in the league. And I'd rather have Hollins take a flyer on a big wide receiver in the third round or after.
Yeah, I just there weren't any receivers, and I've said this before the draft like numerous times. Like the big outside X receiver did not really exist in this draft past Ted McMillan and Jaden Higgins. Like those were the two guys. I guess if you like Trey Harris from Ole Miss, you could throw him in there too. But he went 50 picks to the Chargers. He went early. So like there weren't a ton of that in this draft.
Am I thinking of someone else when it comes to the block? I thought that was Loveland who doesn't block worth.
There was a lot more.
I don't. I think.
And there was like the big outside guys.
Let's see.
That's why Jordan went early. Like Jordan went probably a round earlier than I think he probably should have because they wanted that type of receiver, and they're just.
I think Warren blocks.
So they ended up taking it a little bit earlier.
Royals to the Chiefs too. So
You see the Chiefs get Royals.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Somebody finally took a flyer on.
that's a good pick for them in round 4. What round we in 4? He about to eat there. Remember I said that.
Cal Kennard out the board.
Yeah, Kennard went to the Chargers, right?
Yeah. I remember. I said Joshua Farmer now. Torrey Hort. Come on, guys. Torrey Hort was nice. The year before this year, he was dealing with all them injuries. I thought Torrey Hort was nice. That's not. I don't know. There's a piece he put.
That's a gamer says
you get so many calls like that to predict like what they're.
Torrey Horton to the Pats. Come on, guys, take a fly on them.
Maybe to oversimplify it, I'm a big.
We do need that freaking X, man. That true X, but Williams can play X. Why don't we pick up Asante Samuel Jr.? Hey, I wouldn't mind that pick as a small slot corner after the draft. I wouldn't mind that. But it has me wondering why they hate the Chargers ain't try to bring him back. It's always a reason now. Don't say the Chargers are fighting to bring his tail back. Mine will be off. What time is it? At 2:00. We'll be off. But after our second pick, we'll be off the stream. No horn. We need speed. Someone to blow the top off, open the field up. Our slot horn is X. Yeah. No horn. We need speed. Someone to blow the top off and open the field. I mean, Cal Williams is fast. He can get down the field. Diggs still can run. Williams can do it. Yeah. Cal Williams he can get deep. Pop from the slot. We got speed. I mean, we got to figure out. Listen, I know we don't have the true tall X, but if we would have had a team full of a bunch of X's, we'd have been, we're too slow. They can't separate. So now we got a team full of people that separate.
Hey, so Williams is all we need, man.
Huh?
I say Williams is all we need, man.
Yeah. I mean, we had 3X, 3 big wide receivers. We'd say nobody separate. Now we got the separators, and some people want, we need somebody that can get the jump ball at true X.
We got Mac Hollins, man. Come on, come on, Joshua Former. Please be there. God.
Well, we know it's gonna be on defense. How many picks we got? 5 left.
And we got two coming up quick too. We not go demand too high.
He not go demand too high. Them slots go get jammed up.
We're gonna get jammed up with Pop in the slot. You got Diggs, you got Williams. They all good off the line of scrimmage. I don't think we got you talking about Pope, Bourne,
Tonka
Booty, all
Hemingway.
those guys. Williams, Diggs, and Pop twitchy off the line of scrimmage. I ain't worrying about that. Them getting jammed. Be good in their system. Mac Hollins had his best season under Josh McDaniels in Las Vegas.
Mac Hollins is nice. As a rotational X receiver.
Right.
Man, he ain't gonna be there long term, but just to be out there on the outside, maybe throw some jump balls here and there.
I'm gonna tell you something. Kyle Williams gonna turn into a receiver one, man.
How the depth chart looking right now? If the season start tomorrow.
If I'm out there putting the depth chart together from scratch, receiver, X,
Mac Hollins.
nah, yeah. Nah. I want to pick Diz at the X, man, but he up there in age, man. He probably best utilized in the inside. So
Tennessee traded with somebody.
I go Mac Hollins. I'm gonna be realistic. Mac Hollins out there. You got Diggs in the slot, and you got Cowens in the Z.
His reasoning was they shouldn't be expecting to have
That's lethal.
a high pick in next year's draft. They should be expecting to win 8, 9, 10 games and be in the
Diggs
playoffs.
week 7. What you mean Diggs week 7?
This back week 7.
Week 7.
I think Hollins gonna be good in this system. Yeah. Diggs week 7. I think he'll be back week 1. B. The way he look at them videos, how the Titans picking again. Titans have been picking a lot. Is Javon Baker himself? If Javon Baker himself, we cool. Yeah. I think Javon Baker can be that X. I mean, listen, this is a clean slate for everybody. Javon Baker can be that X. I mean, we forget about him. He can be that jump ball guy. That X. He's an X. So we got Baker and we got Hollins. We just don't have Baker can be the X.
Oh,
he said if Javon Baker can be himself, we cool. Yeah, Javon, he can be the X if he put it together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravens traded. They picked it tight. Yeah, but we forget about Baker, man. We didn't see basically nothing from Javon Baker last year. So he got a fresh start, clean slate, new system. Josh McDaniels coming in with people that know what they're doing. So it's a fresh start for everybody. Everybody's starting over. Diggs on track to be back week 1, according to specialists and doctors. Yep. Tennessee took Eli Ayamana.
I'm surprised they took this long to address receiver.
For real, bro.
Wait. I think they took. Oh no, they took.
No, they took a wide receiver from Florida.
Yeah. But still, they took 4th round to address it.
I don't really see it with him though, Eli.
They double dipped that receiver.
Hey, Boston game. You might get your wish. We might take Torrey Horton in a couple picks. I think they want to clean that whole wide receiver room and they want to get their own guys, bro. That's what I think.
They take a receiver here. Is Xavier Restrepo still out there?
Yeah. I don't think we get him. That's nah.
I'm looking at best available receivers. I'm gonna look at all the best available positions I think they could take. Okay, what you think?
Available pass rushers.
Best
available defense pass rushers.
Braden Swinson out of LSU. They met with him. I think he probably would be a pick.
I like him.
You got Tyron Ingram Dawkins from Georgia. I ain't never.
Josh Farmer, he D tackle. Oh, Patriots, we just traded up.
No.
I'm told that they're on the phone with the player.
Yeah, we just traded up.
But hey, they're making moves.
Who we get?
At the end of the hour here.
See, I might. Yeah.
Defensive tackle?
Wondering maybe they ditched that fifth pick that they had.
Pick is in.
What's it going to be? We don't know. Okay, there's the room.
We're still waiting.
There's no socks. They got them out. I heard they kicked them out.
Who we get?
Yeah. I think this will be a good harvest. This pick.
Fourth round pick, received fourth round pick.
You know, you reap what you sow.
We gave them a fifth and seventh.
Oh, the tight ends from Iowa, Lackey.
I'm not saying.
They traded 144 for.
We got a tight end?
238 for 137, according to the Twitter machine.
Okay.
I ain't seeing nothing.
That was their last pick of the draft.
Correct. So they
We got what, 3 picks
Ended a
left?
little earlier, apparently.
Lineman.
Donald had a farm.
I'm gonna guess that I don't know the player. I don't know the player.
I don't know.
With Fred's.
We're definitely into the point. The only guys I know now are skill guys. Like the Stanford receiver I knew. Io Manor.
Who we got, man?
Okay.
Put it on the card after trading up.
Well, the
trade
call
number,
is
so
concluded.
44.
well
Yeah, so
have
we
the
got
trade
3 picks
details,
left.
but we do not have the player that they.
Well, Fred does, but it's just being coy.
Oh, okay.
They going up to get their guy. I feel, hey, this they.
Huh?
I say this that I'm going up to get my guy type pick. It gotta be Braden Swenson or Joshua Farmer, man, if you ask me. Let's go.
We got Farmer.
What I told you.
We got Juice's edge rusher. He's happy over there.
Is he a D tackle or edge?
A couple of things that
Yeah,
stand
D
out to
tackle.
me about Joshua Farmer. First of all, you talk.
Evan Lazar like it.
Prospect, I would say, was great raw measurables, 6'3", 305 pounds, 35-inch arms.
He was a
Plus
third
play
round
strength,
prospect.
Snap quickness, good initial get off and pop into
Below average first
engagements on the
step with the
line of
60
scrimmage.
digging
So this
to the
is a
spot
guy
by
that can really get up the field, separate, get off blocks, and has a lot of developmental
Profile
upside.
right
I think
there,
there's some
outside on
technique
screen,
things that
man.
he's going to have
Get
to
to the bar
work
and
on
spot,
as
get
we
better.
progress here. But all Deuce and I wanted was somebody that Terrell Williams and Mike
Click
Rabel
in.
can sink their teeth into and develop and get the most out of potentially down
Hey
the road.
man,
Joshua Farmer.
I done call about 3-4 picks, man.
Yeah. Josh Farmer.
Go up there and get your guy, man.
Josh Farmer.
I mean,
Good pick, man.
Some uncertainty with Christian Barmore as well, and adding in another layer of this. I don't know if he's necessarily.
Boy, it's been a good draft.
Pure edge. Seems to me a little bit more like an interior guy. I mean, they're listing him as a defensive tackle. Yeah, so but
Look at him at the same
I
boy.
think this is just getting some use, getting, as Evan said, he's a raw guy that they can.
I like our draft room. They're not all like.
They already did it.
No.
They hide.
Stop it.
What is on the first pick, they all got up because we saw no signs. Yeah, they all got up and they were all shaking hands and hugging and stuff. I was like, we just
Get dapped up in the.
No.
No one dapped him up.
He was there in the back.
How many picks we got left? 3?
Everybody is wearing these orange t-shirts in all the draft rooms.
That's a good pick.
It says your light lives on in all of us, and then it's the initial CCT under it. So, but this is like league
Farmer.
wide. Like I see this in all the draft rooms. So I don't know who or what CCT is. I don't know.
So just so everybody know, the Patriots still have the 8th pick in the 5th round.
Yeah, they're coming up.
So
They're coming back up.
if we make an executive decision, we'll hang on.
Yeah.
I know we said we would be done at 2, but
We
we should
got
probably
146.
And then it's
to the top of the 5th round. Then you got the Mike Giselle donut.
Yeah,
The
well,
Patriot traded that.
I think they still have
He's the 2 guy for big one after trade. He got Warriors, Titans get 8. Good one. That's a good pick, man. So we got 3 picks, 2 fifths, and a 7. Well, 1/5 now. Well, yeah, 1/5 now. I think 'cause we just traded one of those fifths. 1/5 and a 7. Good pick, man. Went up, we got your guy. Patriot traded with a pre-draft visit, a 32-year starter, 35, 80 tackles. Some drafts for needs and value, both every pick. What did we trade? Seemed like defense didn't work today. Nice pick. Patriot traded 144 and 238. We picked 137. All right, day 3. I mean, it's not. Jordan Watkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You coming back up again? And we just need to have linebacker Martin. We had 3 fields and only traded one of them plus one and said, okay, that's right. Yeah, you're right. We did have 3 5s. I forgot all about that. Might be. So we do have
5 in this round.
We got pick 171 after this one is coming up.
In that case, let's
Box full of instant noodles.
Once again, after this pick right here, this will be the end of the stream for the day. Come back live tomorrow and do a recap. But yeah, man, pretty good draft so far. Real good draft, man. I appreciate all y'all joining us today. So after this pick, 140, what is it? 140. What pick is this one? This next Pat's pick will be the end of the stream for today. Yeah, we have sent a bit today at Met and said.
What makes iconic? It's moments. It's memories.
Great draft so far, man. Good draft. 1, 2, 3, 4. You coming up again in 7 picks.
It's the journey. But most importantly, it's the destination. Book your iconic stay at Caesar's Palace.
The Quillen Board.
NFL schedule will be released soon. For the new era here is adrenaline excitement. The stage electric. Many revenge games. Quarterbacks, they define the rivalry. They only got a Super Bowl rematch for the Welcome back.
Good pick so far.
So what do you commute, a cross-country road trip, or a relaxing Sunday day? Sometimes usually next road maybe Bridgestones. Positional available now at Sullivan Tire.
What we're doing at 144. Can't hear you.
Last two picks been defense, right? Yeah.
We only got 2 picks left.
No, I said the last two picks have been defense.
Oh yeah.
So we got the safety. I think we go defense again.
You say
I'm gonna say Swinson from LSU.
140.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
So what you think they do at 146?
I'm hoping pass rusher. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go.
I think it's all over the league. That's Indy.
I say Braden Swinson.
So maybe
Swinson.
See how they stack their
From LSU if he there.
Yeah, you
I'm telling you, I know. Hey, Braden Swinson if he there.
Listening to the broadcast can tell us what it means.
We had
Who is CCT?
We would know. Yeah, they had his name up briefly. The picture of
I
the
didn't
person
see
that
it.
it was. Yeah, I'm not sure who he was though.
Okay.
Looks like a nicer day there in Green Bay.
So as I said, the fourth round is over. We're into the fifth round now. The pick is in for the Panthers at 140. The Patriots are sitting at 146. So it's just a matter of time now before we have our third pick of the day.
2 picks in the fifth round already.
Yeah.
Third pick of the
So they have 146 and 171 in the fifth round, and then 220 to round out the draft.
So we picked a safety. We've picked a defensive tackle or sort of
Well, we'll
lineman.
call him a defensive lineman.
I think he's just an interior.
Sporting.
We talked about going defense on day 3 so far.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna be consistent. Like, I do like
Trade Seahawks or trade him.
but again, like my
pass rushing. The Seahawks traded Sam Howell to the Vikings.
Here as we get into the fifth
round.
It's not really,
He was their backup though behind Sam Darnold. So
You say what?
hey, Seahawks traded Sam Howell to the Vikings.
He can compete for that job.
So hey, Sam Darnold would have ball out this year. Jalen Milroe gonna be playing.
I mean, he's certainly not a pure edge guy. Like, this isn't a screamer off the edge, 2-point stance or.
I'm hoping
Swinson. But I do think
if the Eagles don't freaking take him,
he uses his length well to just separate from blocks and has good upper body twitch and strength to be able to shed. And
I'm hoping. What chance you think we get a receiver?
If you want to call it that, and they're going to need linemen that can play with.
Austin said we take the horse. I say tight end before receiver.
Definitely.
No, what about that running back for SMU?
Taking the running back here.
Yeah, this is gonna be defense.
Let's go to the phones while we wait for the Patriots pick here in the fifth round. Q is in Atlanta. What's up, Q?
Quinn Ewers, Will Howard still out there. Crazy.
Big DTs to the SEC, Charles. I mean, that was a theme when you're watching all these DTs this year. They don't do the SEC, it seems like. Cam Jackson and Deion Walker.
From probably 30 down. Give me Chris Paul. 20 for Ember. Means we can go put White on the outside. You know, with that lead, we had different is and that. Yeah, throw out the deal with the stick.
Hey, what's the chance you think we select kicker?
Because at some point, it becomes earlier.
Or we had 3 steps.
We got 3 picks left: 146, 171, and 220. But after our pick coming up, that's the end of the stream for the day. You said what you said, D?
Huh?
I think Swinson the next pick.
Swinson or Josh Joyer.
Josh Joyer?
Yeah, Josh Joyer. How many picks did we pick?
2. I'm gonna go Swinson or Bryson Nesbitt. Seahawks just traded up.
No, I said how many picks till we on the board?
4. We got 4 teams ahead of us: Seattle, Miami, Seattle again, and Philly. Philly might get Swinson. Who you think we taking?
Josh Joyer, Swinson.
I hope it's defense. We got 3 picks left for the day: 146, 171, 220, and we done. I can't believe the Chiefs got Royals.
He fit that tight offense too.
Yeah, he do. Luther Burden would have been nice in Kansas City too. Whew. Yeah.
What?
Miami, Seattle, and Philly.
Yeah, offer the opportunity. Yeah, I mean, I asked Jeremy Springer when we talked to him. What was that? A couple months ago now.
I don't think we're gonna take a kicker.
Yeah, we might.
On any kickers, he said draftable and undrafted, and he made a point to mention that they've also been looking at guys that they projected as free agents as well. So I think he made it sound like they're comfortable going either. It ends up being UDFA.
So we'll be saying quarterback.
They like one enough to grab
Sam Howell got traded. Sam Howell, Seahawks? Yeah,
he was with Seattle.
Yeah, now he's in Minnesota.
With the 142nd pick,
Oh, that makes sense.
that might be
Seattle had a bit of a collide.
Good friends with Drake.
Raleigh Mills.
Look at that. They have something. So they have that. So is there anything you know him, right?
High five. They're like best friends.
Your banner is right next to mine.
Like vacation together type. Yeah.
Let's see. Walker writes in from Berkshire County. The skill set of these draft picks are strikingly different than previous years. I'm excited. Grable really understood that the offense needed the first 4 picks. Henderson and Williams are surely electric. Offensive line improves vastly. McDaniels is back. This is most certainly an LFG moment for Patriots Nation. By the way,
Who y'all think the next pick gonna be, guys? Who y'all think next pick gonna be? What position or player? People getting defensive tackles now. Browns traded into that pick. I think it was. Miami.
That's right.
No. Yeah. So that's the schedule. What they announced the schedule from what, May 14th, I think was that what the date was. So
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
yeah. See, that's
Have another guy named
Jordan Phillips.
the Bills at least twice.
I think he was on the. I thought he was on the.
Cup of coffee.
So Miami's pick at 143. Patriots are sitting at 146. So we're getting closer.
Yeah, he was one of my other one before guys. It was the same kind of started his career.
I liked. I could see them. Farmer and Phillips are a little similar. Farmer's longer. I think that's sort of what tipped me towards him a little bit.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is performance and durability go right along with it. You see, we test, and then we test.
Matt Gurr ruined my GM rip. Yeah, we've got Mike Gurr coffee right after his win, man. That research is very well carried and brain for the working. Where the short is, who are the short they're saying again, man, if you got him.
Shador Sanders.
Where?
The Browns.
Browns took Sanders.
Ability to get off blocks as a result. I like both of them though. I thought Phillips was a fun player to watch too.
Trade alert.
See him playing on the end of the line as a jumbo tight end.
I'm really intrigued by him. Like he wasn't a guy I spent much time, in passing, looked at, just his players, but
Browns took Sanders.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing.
That's tough, bro.
Traits that you're looking for at that position, and again, to just stress the size of it. Like, there's so many monstrous interior players, and we talk all the time about the guys that like Holstring struggle with. To have that kind of size in the middle, I think would be a real benefit to the offense.
You see how they?
Let's get to
Who you said? Who you said linked Shador to the Eagles?
Tom Pelissero.
And they traded above him.
Browns jumped Eagles and are drafting Shador Sanders. Finally.
So the Browns did, in fact, finally get Shador Sanders.
So they took Dylan Gabriel and Shador
They
Sanders.
took Gabriel and Sanders.
So they took
Crazy.
Dylan Gabriel first, when most people had Shador as the better prospect than Dylan Gabriel. So now they took two backup quarterbacks, essentially.
How many quarterbacks they damn got?
I'm glad he got drafted, and I'm glad we can finally.
They got Flacco. They got Pickett.
Interesting.
Gabriel. Sanders can start there.
Yeah.
So it sounds like
So they got him in what, the 5th round?
It's fascinating.
Damn.
Third string behind
People still gonna talk bad about it.
Like reps are divvied up a certain way, like all these.
Yeah, I mean it's not quite as he didn't have quite as big of a fall, but it reminds me of Malik Willis. That's why I pulled it up. But Malik Willis went in the 3rd round. He went 86th overall. But
Tony Pauline said the Patriots are killing this draft and doing a great job.
Number 1 overall in the draft, and he ended up falling all the way to the 3rd round. It's very
Where
similar.
you say that at?
Tony Pauline
Where you say that at?
on Twitter.
Oh, that's tough.
Huh?
I said it's tough.
Good pick.
In terms of serviceable NFL career at the start. Like I know going in the 5th round makes it sound like
Did the Browns do this? Thinking the Eagles would take Shador and rule it out. Just maybe.
Now everybody can breathe and relax. Now they took Sanders.
Mark Daniels say Joshua Farmer was one of his favorite defensive tackles in the draft.
Let's see how the next 10 minutes plays out here. So, I think it's interesting. I mean, it's just kind of starting, like how this started off. I'm so curious.
Brown took Sanders.
Knowing last year, Ireland State, senior draft class, because the Brits were like lacrosse opportunity. I mean, they got the best of both worlds. That guy might turn out to be something developmental wise.
Drafted in this draft, the other three, including Travis Hunter,
I feel like that was a lost opportunity.
Let's go to the podium and hear the reaction for the announcers.
I don't think you would have thought we were saying such you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago.
We're reading an announcement.
Heisman Trophy.
About time.
They didn't know.
Shador to Cleveland. Good pick. After all that, Browns get Sanders.
Man, you think you just got the steal of the draft?
Maybe take a look.
You know, like based on the pre-draft analysis, you can make that case very easily.
Yeah.
That this was the absolute steal of the draft.
Yeah. It's a fair point. Like I definitely feel like he was docked in multiple rounds from whatever happened in the pre-draft process from January to now. You know, whether it was the interviews, whether it was Dion, whatever it was, I think it docked him at least a couple of rounds easily. So you might feel like, would you feel a lot different as a Browns fan? You know, if you drafted him in the second or third round.
Proud of him.
The fifth, probably. And if you think that you probably should have gone in the second or third round instead, then you feel like you might have gotten a guy.
Well, the only thing I'd be upset now if I was a Browns fan is, well, we could have had another player instead of
Gabriel.
That's right. The Gabriel thing was strange. It's more strange now, but it was strange when they made it.
That's weird.
It's like, he's really
Well, why'd they take Gabriel?
Gabriel.
So
Andy's lefty.
Browns could have had Sanders and Hunter. Yeah.
Patriots on the clock.
Pat's on the
Eagles
clock.
pick is in. What do you think? Sticking with defense here?
Tight end?
Yeah, I think tight end's a good call.
Tight end?
I think tight end's a good call. What tight end's left?
There are some
Williams
tight
from the
ends
Eagles.
left. Gatson from Syracuse is left. Mitchell Evans from Notre Dame, who's coming off that injury. CJ Dupree, Thomas Fedoni. But Mitchell Evans, I think, is really interesting if they do go tight end. I have no idea if they will, but if they do, he had the torn ACL in 23, so he had last year was the first year back from the ACL. So you hope that maybe with some space in between it, then he'll be the player he was before the ACL injury. He was thought of as a guy that was going to go pretty high when he was coming out and developing at Notre Dame.
Yeah, they got 5 quarterbacks on the run. They got Watson, Pickett, Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders.
Yeah.
See, the players come up that at this stage of the draft, and you're like, well, Baltimore took them.
I could have seen the Patriots taking him, so I'm not surprised that the Eagles took him the pick before the Patriots. But Woodson, I think, maybe ruled that out. Taking kind of a nickel safety already, they probably weren't going to double up on that. But I really liked Mac McWilliams at the Senior Bowl.
Talked a lot about him.
Yeah, scrappy player, really good cover corner, could play in the slot, probably at the NFL level.
Pat's on the clock.
So not only did the Browns draft Dylan Gabriel,
My last sneak in. I'm gonna say Chris Paul Jr.
and all the hype.
I'm gonna say Swenson.
Shador can
I'm
find
gonna say Bryson Swinson or Chris Paul Jr.
humbled and a little embarrassed.
Gotta be.
Browns, as always, make head-scratching decisions.
Yeah, I liked everything they did except for Gabriel. I can be absolutely talked into.
Everybody love that Joshua Farmer pick, boy.
Yeah, I know I do.
That's okay.
All right, he got starter upside.
We got who?
He got starter upside.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they had to have thought that Shador wasn't going to be here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the only.
This is hindsight.
Yeah.
You don't know at the time,
Right.
but I just thought that Gabriel was Gabriel to me was a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
If you were going to do
I agree.
He's so small, and he was very productive in college.
Yeah.
He was good at in all 3 schools that he played at. He was.
Now we can move on. Somebody said finally happy. Now we can move on for Shador.
He's a good college player. I just think he's going to be too small.
Yeah.
The Patriots pick is in,
Who's the pick?
so we'll hear what it is momentarily.
Yeah, if I might just share in a quick story that
If
Alex,
you
if I may, Alex shared
Thank you, Evan.
looking up a little into Joshua Farmer. He lost both his parents by the time he turned 11. His father died when he was 2 after complications from a botched stomach surgery. His mother passed away from a brain aneurysm. He was raised by his grandmother and older siblings. So a lot of adversity there for him. Long track, it's just you like these stories, you realize what it means to get to this point.
Yeah. I think it was it Elliott who was in his press conference talking about Henderson, saying that he had a lot of adversity. Do we know what that was?
I have to look. I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably the Beast that has it.
Yeah.
Got 2 more picks after
A lot of
this.
these guys have stories that required them to overcome something that lesser.
I don't know who it's gonna be. I'm hoping Swenson.
So, all right. So the
Farmer
Patriots
can
pick
rush
is
our
in.
D line
We
to
should
better
be getting
too.
it any time now. Check
Our
my
D line to
phone.
be better too. Internal competition is never
Patriots
bad.
are taking
Okay.
Braden Swenson.
I
Swenson.
think Deuce is gonna like this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Deuce is gonna like this
How much
one.
am I going to like it? Am I going to like
Yeah.
How much can you like the 146 pick?
Oh, I can like.
Well, if I had him on the big board, then I'll really like him. And then I don't
Let's
have
freaking go, man.
My pick is in.
Oh, Braden Swenson.
Even Paul likes this one.
Yeah, so this is a real edge rusher, right? So
Sure.
they're
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Let's go.
Top in that class for Deuce over there.
Yeah,
So
I like it.
I called
speed
it.
to power
Let's get it.
rusher, good thickness, 6'3", 255. Another guy.
Go
with,
get Drake tight end and have a good day.
over average length, over 23
Move on to 2026.
I
Move
look
on.
at him as somebody that can really get extended and convert speed to power coming off the edge, and had a really great production last.
Let's get it.
Someone say the Patriots have gone 7 for 7 so far. All 7 of these guys can start at some point for them.
Back pressures at
Let's
LSU.
get it.
A lot of people had him projected.
I like that pick.
Of this draft, so you wonder there what was the situation.
Exactly.
Speed rusher.
This is the best draft in a long time.
Something like that pushed him
Someone
down.
say Patriots had the best draft class.
And 62
No debates accepted.
no games. That's a lot. That's getting after the quarterback.
Bruh, I
So
thought y'all
if
should
you
have
want a
did it.
pure
The second
edge
round,
rusher,
could have
a
got
guy
a
that
good
can really,
quarterback who I think is
get
better.
after the QB outside the tackle and win
It
and
is
pressure
what
the
it
QB
comes
that
from.
way. This is it. They got him.
Got to know Will Campbell pretty well, and there were some good battles there.
And Swenson played with
So, yeah,
Campbell.
no, this is
Pages
this
are on
is
the
good.
clock.
I like what they're doing.
Swenson.
Acknowledging day 3. These are flyers, but still, the traits are there. I think it would have been a mistake to get through this edge class and not take at least one of these guys coming from a big program. So
He's at LSU and tackle for lost sack. They provide pressure. He had 59 pressure last year.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Yes,
that
sir, man. Great pick. We got Braden Swenson, man. Hey, that's gonna be it for today. We do got pick 170 something coming up, but that's gonna be it for today, man. We've been on with y'all almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, man. Hey, man, you got anything left to say, D?
Man, we Super Bowl contenders now, boys. We Super Bowl contenders.
We got 2 more picks. We got 177 and 222 something. We got 2 more picks. So
We got our left tackle of the future. We got our running back 1 of the future. We got our receiver 1 of the future. We got our starting center. We got our
wide receiver,
starting safety in the future. Man,
Pat, I got a good. I think Swenson could be a good rotational rusher, but who knows, man? Sometimes these guys they get drafted late and they good, bro. So, Hey, great draft, man. Listen, it's been a magnificent, a tremendous 3 days with y'all, man. We don't put up probably about 10 now. We did like 4 hours the first night. No, 2 hours the first night, 4 yesterday. Man, we don't pull the whole work shift, bro. We've been putting work in, man. So we don't put out probably about 8-9 hours the past couple days. Watch time gonna be up, views up, like, share. I continue to like the screen, pass it to a friend, and pass it to a friend. I appreciate all y'all joining us today. Throughout the draft party. Let's do this again. Maybe tomorrow or Monday we'll do a whole recap show. So join. I'll keep y'all posted on that. But hey, Demon, you got anything left? I appreciate it, bro.
Nah, man, we'll talk to y'all when we in the Super. We'll see y'all in the Super Bowl, man.
We're gonna do a recap probably tomorrow or Monday. Be looking out for a recap, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man.